Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Mo again. So, in this section, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing and configuring DNS on the first server only. Remember, server 2, 3, and 4 are actually pointing to server 1. So, let me go back to server 1. I'm going to go to manage, add roles and features. Next, 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 right? We've been doing this a lot, all right? And I'm going to put a check mark in DNS and continue the installation. My next step after installing DNS, I want to configure DNS. I have to create a zone for udemy.local, right? So I'm preparing for the installation of Active Directory. So my first job is to make sure DNS is configured properly. Remember when we didn't configure DNS properly? Remember the trouble that we actually had? So always the best thing to do is install and configure DNS before you load Active Directory domain services, before you think about promoting, right, the server to a domain controller. So that's what I'm actually doing right now. So we need to create a forward lookup zone, right, for udemy.local. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's give it a few more seconds for this to finish up. And we'll see later on how we can have it on second server, third, and fourth. But for now, every server is actually pointing to DC1, right? So the DNS is pointing to DC1 as you see. So let's give this a moment. Almost there. And let's see. All right. Remember, when it actually installs it, this is like the RSAT, right? Which is means I could manage it under tools when I see DNS in the actual console itself. And don't forget, we always have to change the suffix, right? So it depends when we create the zone. So let me close this, cancel, tools, and then DNS. Let me expand, forward lookup zone, right? Udemy.local. So udemy.local is the name of the domain and allow for dynamic updates. There we go. So DNS is installed and what? Configured. My next step is to what? To install Active Directory domain service. So my next lecture, we're going to be installing Active Directory domain services on all four servers. So we'll see you folks soon. All right, everyone. Bye for now.